Hello folks, Oxlow back again. This is now part 53 of my Atlas Rising series in my new beginnings. Still getting there slowly. I'm still on the ice planet where I was farming the phosphor, and I found a depot which had a rating 24 floor slot multi-tool, but it was more than I had on me, so I went and mined some gold. Got another 2 million or so to put me up to 4 million or something, because the weapon was 2,800,000. I marked the place prior to leaving. When I went back, the weapon had changed to a friggin' 19 slot pistol. That's the first time that's happened to me. Normally when you find a weapon it stays the same. Well, it didn't anyway, but that's by the by. That's another story. I've obviously done a bit more, and I'll come back and do some more phosphor farming. But yeah, I've come across this depot here, and look at what's here. And luckily enough, I've got 100 and something. I've got 155 nanites. We've got another, you know, another one of us. So this will be my hopefully third glyph. I've got to go and farm some nanites. I really have, just in case I find more. See, ask where they came from. Here we go. Cool. Traveller forsaken, offers direction to a place of interest. Cool, there we go. Anomalous space signal detected. Where is it? Is it on this planet? It's unusual to get 2 on 1, is it? I don't know. So this is the second one on this planet. Oh, it's cool. I've got to get my ship now. Let's just call it down. I don't think I can make one. Can I make one? No, I can't. What haven't I got? What? I ain't got any iron. Yeah, I'll do it that way so I can get them on the landing pad and just grab some iron. This is cool. It's the third one. Getting quite lucky. I thought they hardly ever come across them. Where's some iron? Some iron? Oh, come on. No, oh, what is it? This has got to be iron. Iron and copper. Okay, get away from that. Won't be enough, will it? No. It's 3. Any more? Oh, there'll be some over here, wouldn't there? Should be enough. There we go. Right, let's get me shippy and go and have a look-see. I've got 3 domes up now. I put another 2 up, managed to get another 2 up with what I had from my previous video, what I'd collected. And I've planted a full dome of phosphor, full dome of weed, and a full dome of copperite. So slowly but surely we're getting there, guys. It does take a while to do this, so that's the problem with my method. They always take a long time to get sorted. Anyway, let's go and get our third glyph, guys. Cool. Oh shit, I've done something because I want to come back and pick up my... I hope it's going to still be here. I better put a marker down. Getting all excited there, not thinking of what I should be doing. Oh, he's going to chuck me over. Go away. This always chucks me over. Let's put a marker down. Let's put it here. We can put it here, I think, if I've got the resources to do it. Yeah. And it's got to be red. I always mark depots as red. Right, there we go. Because if I don't, I'll probably lose my friggin' location of me exocraft. Right, where is she? There she goes. I've got all the animals on this planet now. Finally found that last one, which was a big one that went down the hole. If anybody watched my the last video about my other glyph, my second glyph, where the monster despawned. So yeah, it's cool. So I'm going to record every glyph I get. I like this speed. This is just the right speed for travelling instead of doing this all the time. Unless in a real great hurry, and no, I'm not in a hurry, guys, sorry. I'm in the slow mode. I want to do everything at a reasonable pace and not rush everywhere, so I don't miss anything. Oh, like I just missed that because I looked somewhere else. Oh, where are you? Oh, there you are. Oh, where is he? Is he underneath? Wait, whoa! Oh, that, he's messed me up again, look. Oh, it's down there. Let's pop her down here, shall we? There we go. Where are we? Where are we? I've lost it. It's got to be down here. No, it ain't. Isn't that the last one? Oh, it is down there. Look, I thought couldn't see it just then. What? It sent me to the same one? Oh, what a bummer. Oh, that's a bummer. And that was a different... Oh, come on. That's not fair, is it? I thought this was the same one when I just saw the... Oh, there's not another one. Can't be another one round here. Oh, that was too good to be true then, wasn't it? I suppose you only get one in the system. But that's a bit weird. Unknown grave arriving 3. So why can't I bloody interact with it? Oh. Oh, this is a pain in the arse. C'est la vie, what can you say? I wonder if I do a reload, let's yeah, I don't think that would make any difference, but do from there. This is a bit weird. Because it's a different name to the guy that we had before. I'm sure it is a different name. And yet he sent us to the same grave. What a pain in the bum. So that icon's not going to go. It's going to sit there. Can't interact with it. Oh well. What can you do? Hope it's not bugged. Let's see if there's anything here. No. Okay. Such is life. There you go. And now that icon's going to be there, isn't it? Yeah, it's going to stay there. Where's me marker? Where is it? Where is me marker? Oh, that's really annoying. Just a bit. I like this music. What's that one? Shelter. Let's just double check this. I want to check for the weapon. Oh, there's me marker. No, what's... Oh, that's the other one. Yeah, that white marker is where I first saw the decent weapon, and then it changed. Oh, wait a minute. This is what it looked like, but... No, this ain't it. Damn it. It looked like this, but it was a 24 slot, A rating. Bummer. Yeah, okay. Let's save that bit. Destination reached. I can't see my red marker anywhere. To get back to the Arnie. I don't see it. There's a white one. Oh, there it is. Cool. Oh, what a bummer. I don't know if there's a bug that stops you finding them now. Oh well, we'll see. Time will tell. And of course, when I went back to where I got the second glyph from, I went back to have a look, and he'd gone. He was no longer at that depot, or at the shelter that I found him on. The shelter was empty. I might as well leave that there. Yeah, he's still here. Oh, that's a pain. Why can't I? No, he's going to give me money for that, isn't he? So, bummer. Anyway, guys, I will carry on, and if I come across anything decent, then I'll start recording again. So, I'll catch you in a mo. Hello, folks. Got back again. I think this is a day or so after doing the first part of this video. I finished farming the phosphor and that, and I put up another 2 more domes containing phosphor, so I don't need to go and farm anymore, just wait for them to grow. I think I've now got about let's have 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I've got about 9 of my 25 domes up, so still a way to go, but I'm currently now exploring my own planet, farming star bulbs, because star bulbs is going to be my extra money making, because I'm going to make where are we? What am I going to make as a secondary bit of money? Oh yeah, polyfiber. Polyfiber 200,000 units. I know these go for 240,000 units, but they're going to use frost crystal, and I need the frost crystal for the other bits, so I'm not using them. So that's why I went for polyfiber, which is 40k less, but still it's a little money. And I'm only devoting 1 biodome for it, for the cactus flash, so only 16 plants, but it's, you know, it's going to be extra bit of money as well, so I'll be doing that as well. As I've also decided I'm going to have a nip nip, which I've never done before. I never bothered with nip nips before, but I got the recipe, and I've got enough where are we? I've got the recipe for it now, and I've got enough geknip. I've got 16 geknip, and I'm going to plan somehow to put 1 dome up with the geknip in it to get some nip nip. I don't think they're worth that much now, I can't remember, but anyway, I'm mooching around my home planet. I do like it because it's so open. The only bugbear with it being so open is the carbon. It's spread out all over the place when you need it. But anyway, I've come across the I've just come across it, so I should have enough money to upgrade the cargo. Let's have a look. Yeah, 450,000. Shall I upgrade that or the technology? No, I think cargo would be best bet for the moment. That gives me 1 extra slot, so let's do that. Put me money down a bit. There we go, under $1 million now. Anyway, hope you enjoy our little journey now. I'm just going to explore this planet, which I haven't done yet properly. My home system. I'm going south now, searching for the star bulbs. So let's do a scan. And they're pretty far and few between actually, so yeah. And also I'm picking up thamium when I see it. The ice planet that I was on before was quite prolific in thamium, which was cool. I got quite a bit from there. I've put a lot of it in storage now. See all that lot there? I know in normal terms that's not really a much when we used to be able to friggin' go to a dead moon or whatever. Whoa! Look at the way that's planted in the middle of the tree. Anyway, to a dead moon and get loads of it. Now you can't. Yeah, of course you can mine the plutonium for it, but then you end up, end up getting a stack of plutonium, which is useful, but it's too much sometimes. I've got so much plutonium, it's flooding me. Anyway, we're going to carry on. I like this planet, I really do, because it's so open. You can see for friggin' miles, especially in the daylight. It's cool. The only downside is the fact there's the carbon spread out all over the shop, but it's, you know, doable. So yeah, my money making farm is coming along slowly, but you know, I'm never in a rush in anything, so I don't really care as long as I get it done eventually and enjoy the journey doing it. I quite enjoy doing it, farming all the shit. Look at that, just farming the shit. I got 2 glyphs out of it, so yeah, you know. Albeit the third one, if anybody's watched my previous videos, was a bit of a letdown in the beginning of this one actually, where he sent me to one which you couldn't interact with, which is the one they sent to me before. So I'm just wondering if you can only find one in one system. So if you found one and then you find another traveller, he'll send you to that same one. I don't know. I have no idea. It's possible though. Oh, there's another word over there. Look. Let's do a scan first. You see how the planet looks in daylight. It's really cool. You can see for miles, even in the dark. And yeah, sometimes you can spot the bowls without the scanner right over there, which is cool. That's why I like it, because it's so open. And we're heading south. So I like the compass as well. Gives us an indicator so we don't... Oh, titanium, always pick it up now. So it's very handy so you don't keep covering the same ground again. We'll get you in a minute, fella. Oh, look at them over there. Ouch. Oh, I don't know if I've, I can't remember if I showed it in one of the previous videos, but initially I went to a depot and I didn't have the money then to buy a new multi-tool. But the multi-tool on that depot was an A rating 24 slot, and so I went away, mined some gold, marked it, went away and mined some gold, came back, and the damn thing had changed to a pistol. But anyway, so I couldn't get what I wanted, and then I went away and did some shit on the planet, still mining that phosphor. Then went back to that depot and it had changed back to the weapon again, the one I wanted. So I got it. There you go, A rating. Not bad, 24 slot. Scanner is not too bad, not as good as the one I had previously, but I wanted a 24 slot so I can start filling it all out once I get all the new scanner stuff. But you know, that's for later. So yeah, so that was a bit weird that it changed weapons twice. Normally they don't do that. Normally if you find a depot with a weapon in it, it'll always be that same weapon. Well, that's been my experience so far. I don't want the crystalline, I've got too much crystalline. I know where to store it. So yeah, it was a bit strange, but lucky enough, so I managed to get it, so cool. Oh. This is why I like it open. They're also nice and quiet, apart from the music. No all the time with the animals. That drives you crazy if you spend a lot of time on your own planet. And I tend to run around quite a lot. Once I've got established, I will fly around this planet, find all the buildings and shit, Oh, there's another word over there. Pop. Sugar. Come on, up you go. Listen to that. Cool, eh? PU, loads of PU on this planet. But, oh, there's some same over there. But what I'm looking for is really spread out. I'm not finding much, but you know, it's cool. I don't mind. Eventually, you know, everything comes eventually. All those nice things come to those who wait. Oh, dawn is breaking, nearly. Listen to the music change. The music always changes in the morning and in the evening, which is cool. Oh, I'm heading the wrong way. I want to go south. Listen. I wonder if I ought to turn the music up a bit. Yeah, let's turn the music up a bit, shall we? I don't want it too high because then it gets too noisy sometimes. Let's do 60. Not much difference, is it? It's a low tune. Whoa! Sugar. I don't think I've come across any of the music so far in the game that I dislike. I like enough all of it. Especially some of it that reminds me of EVE Online, which I used to play a lot years ago. I wouldn't go back to it now, but I did play it for a long time. Whoa! Yeah, it's a cool game. Albeit there's so many griefers in it, but that's like any multiplayer game. That's why I don't play a lot of multiplayer games now, because of the griefing you get, unless it's PvE. I don't mind PvP, but PvP for me, you know, that's what battle's all about. Battle, thing like that in Call of Duty. That's PvP to me, not what you get in MMOs. I prefer PvE in MMOs. Or single players in RPGs, it's cool. I'm interested in a little bit in Ark as well. I like that sort of game, but not the MMO or the multiplayer side of it. Doesn't interest me in the slightest. But yeah, when the price comes down I might get it. I'm not going to pay 45 quid for it, sorry. It's too expensive. Once it's on sale then I'll buy it and probably have a go, but yeah, I'd like it. Oh, another word. Oh, there's another star bubble. So yeah, at some stage I'd like to have a go at Ark. I've never played it, not looked at any videos, so I ain't got a clue about the game, which will be interesting. But later on, when it comes on sale, so it's going to be a while. But it will come on sale eventually. And then I'll grab it. But right now I'm still in NMS. Jesus, I don't know how many videos I've uploaded now of No Man's Sky, quite a lot. And I'm still not bored with it, really. I still really enjoy it no matter how many times I restart. Oh, look at this! Oh, another base. I'm not going to move all what I've got. I've got nowhere to store it, so without a freighter, I can't really move. Not a bad location, actually, is it? Still on a hill. Oh yeah, my Fox Hill sign disappeared. I forgot to mention that previously. I mean, it just disappeared. I don't know whether if you do that, because I don't no longer have the the tool or the option to have it on my thing now. Don't have the blueprint for it, so I can't do it. But yeah, it just disappeared. I don't know whether the terrain manipulator, whether it reformats the area when it's outside your base back to the default. I don't know, but that's what happened. So I'd have to do it again, but I don't have it now, so I can't. It's just cool. I just like wandering around. Albeit it looks plain, I still find it pleasing, you know, because you can see so far. It's not blocked by, you know, trees and mountains and shit. And it's weird having these sort of monumental spikes sticking up in the air. They don't serve any purpose. You don't get anything from them, but yeah, I can see it over there, the Tamium, but let's have a look. Oh, that's something behind us. This music is cool. Very relaxing, my planet. Very relaxing. No screaming animals. Don't have to worry about running them over. I don't worry anymore. I mean, when you get on a planet which is full of animals, I don't like running over them. But with the animals everywhere, you just can't help it. So I've just got to the stage now where I just don't bother looking anymore. If I'm farming stuff on that planet, I'm sorry, they're all going to get run over now. You just can't stay away from them when there's so many. So, you know, poor sod's going to get run over. But this is pleasant. What you got there? Oh no, under them. I'm not looking at boxes and stuff at the moment because I'm not travelling enough. Once I start travelling around the universe, then I will, to get all the bits and bobs. But while I'm building my base, or in that process, I don't bother looking. It's just the way I play. I need 8 times the amount of bulbs to the amount of cactus for this, so I have to farm quite a lot. I've only got about, there's some more there. Look. I've only got about 200 and something in my storage, I think, back in my base. Yeah, there's a few here. Cool, some more. Oh, this is lovely. I could just now get a deck chair out, sit down. That's not really a great fantastic view, that's not so bad, but need to be up there. And just sit there and have a smoke and listen to the music. Boring, eh? But not for me, okay? Everything doesn't have to be rush, 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 rush. Thanks guys for the flyover. I'll shoot you later on. Oh dear. Where are we? Oh, we go. Always to the south. Oh yeah, I was on the moon and I was doing this. Was it the Frostfall? And I circumnavigated because I finally got to the point, the apex of the moon, and I suddenly, as I was travelling on that particular moon, north, I got to a point where north turned to south. Obviously the top of the planet, so I circumnavigated the whole moon. Well, I know it wasn't a planet, it was a moon. So yeah, circumnavigated the whole moon. Which is cool. But I'm thinking, why am I going south when I was going north? And then it clicked. I obviously got to the apex of the moon. Which is cool. Managed to go right the way round. On moons it's not so hard, is it? Because their diameters are a bit smaller. But yeah, so you can do. I know that there's, with the community in NMS, they're doing a walk, I think they've probably already done it. A walk around the circumference of a planet together, which is cool. But you know, they're all in the centre, innit? I don't want to go to the centre yet. I've done that once. Way. So it'll be a long time before I do that again. That was a long journey. Come on, where are you, Star Brambles? Oh, there's a question mark over there. I'll have a look. What have we got? 2 minutes to go and it'll be 30 minutes up. Let's go and have a look at this question mark, shall we? Sometimes you see it the first time and then suddenly I can't see it again. It was south, wasn't it? Let's have a look. No, I can't. Oh yeah, there it is. That's the thing, you've got to be really looking at it for it to highlight again. I can just see it there, shaded out. See it? There we go. As you get closer, it gets more clearer. So let's just go there. And I think that's where I'll end this one. This is what I'm doing, having a mooch around my planet, getting the star bulbs. Oh look, another word, 2 loads of words you're not going to grab. So I'll have you. Cool. And let's have a walk over here. I think I've more or less scanned everything on my planet. Don't think I've missed much. Oh, and then the music changes, listen. Legacy of Abeth. Cool. The memories of a long deceased tribe of Viking warriors flows from the stone marker, forming into a ghastly essence that fills me with wisdom. The Book of Herc speaks of the rise of the travellers. They shall ascend, delving into the boundless void. The Vikings shall not impede their ascent, for the travellers must prevail. Well, thank you, Viking. So decrees the word of Herc. Seek help with the language. There we go. Cool. I like the way the music changes and that when you get near these. Then hopefully you get back to your ship and you'll go back to the other music. Here we go. See? Now it changes. Anything different? No, it's the same tune. Anyway guys, I don't find this boring. I don't find this boring at all. I'm sorry if some of you do that or watched it, but you know, this is how I play. So, I thank you very much if you got this far, and I will catch you in the next one.